Okay, I want to talk about how weak acids behave in water. We've seen this a whole lot in class. There are two ways to represent what's happening. This is the way I prefer. The weak acid, of course, mostly stays together. It does not completely dissociate. It only partially dissociates. And so we represent what's happening with an equilibrium arrow. And we just break it apart into the cation H plus and whatever's left, A minus. So weak acids dissociate into hydrogen cations and their conjugate base, but they only do so a little bit. So we use an equilibrium arrow. The equilibrium constants are going to be very small. It's a very reactant-heavy reaction, and of course it's balanced as to mass and charge. The other way to represent what's happening with a weak acid is through a hydrolysis reaction. And essentially this is saying the exact same thing as what's above. The only difference is this is acknowledging that that H plus that comes off from the HA is going to immediately combine with a water molecule and form the hydronium cation. This is what's actually happening. But it seems a bit of overkill to me. I would accept either of these if you had to write a weak acid equilibrium reaction for me. And so with the College Board, you definitely need to be familiar with both types because they use the two interchangeably. And it seems like the newer questions seem to be focusing more on the second one. Hope this helps.